Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.
What's happening, guys? This is Lucy Polgar from Fight Division here with Emma Usher at Mazda Gym. So there is actually a training session going on behind us, and I have just managed to grab Emma out. So thank you so much for I'm so sorry that I've grabbed you in this sort of setting, but thank you for coming and chatting to us. First thing I want to say, massive congratulations, because you have just won the Raw. Like, how does it feel to know now that you're sort of like fulfilling what you've said? So you've said from day one, I deserve to be on these big stages, I'm going to get these belts, and now we're getting like the domino effect of seeing that all coming. Like, how does it feel? You must be buzzing.
It's just like, I always say, it's turning dreams into a reality. Yes. And like, I constantly think to myself, if I keep just thinking of it and just turn it into reality, really.
Yes,
but
we did.
Mad because like the Raw belts, like Jonathan Haggerty and everything have like belts like that, so it's like, it's constantly setting the next step for myself, if that makes any sense.
100%. It's like you're following the path that's been laid out by the greats already, and now you're on that trajectory to get that yourself. We've just been speaking off camera about Daniela. So we all love Daniela. We love to watch Daniela fight. We love to listen to Daniela's interviews. You have to love Daniela. And on the world champion fight, Danielle had set an alarm on her phone to say, like, congratulations, new champion. You did the same, and it worked. Just talk to us a little bit about that. Was that from seeing Daniela's interview?
Yeah, so I remember seeing Daniela's interview a few weeks back about when she won the world title.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell anyone about it, and didn't even say it to my mum. So then I was sitting there in the hotel room, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to see if it has an effect on anything. So I said it, and around 10:30, I think it went off. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, it went off on my phone. I was just sitting there with the belt around my waist. I was just thinking, it's just the little things. It's the little things that make a difference. Yeah,
that is a bit of me. That I love that, and it is like, some people think we're crazy for all this stuff and think it's all placebo effect, but a lot of it is mentality. A lot of it is the mental edge. So if it works, and it obviously did. Talk to us about the fight. So obviously Mazda put it on their live, and I was watching it. Was all screaming along with you. How did you feel like during the fight? Are you happy with the performance?
Oh, I'm over the moon with performance. I think so. Usually when I fight, I can never watch me fight back. Yeah. Like, I cannot.
Really?
Oh my god, I cannot stand watching me fight back now, because I know my potential. So if I don't reach that in a fight, I'm just like I can't. Oh my god, it frustrates me. But I think that was the first time I actually sat back and watched me whole fight without being annoyed at myself or being like, you know what, fair play to myself, because I could actually do it.
Love that. Absolutely love that. So yeah, that surprises me that you don't watch back. I thought you would have done. I thought you would have been one for watching back. Oh really?
Yeah, I can't do it. It annoys me so much.
Oh, I'm a bit surprised at that. So for this one though, obviously so the last time I talked to you, it was actually in the room. I think it's upstairs in the Mazda gym. Yeah, in the clinic. And we were saying at that point, we was literally going to the camera like, please, anyone, can we get any fights? Like, how do you feel now? Like, obviously you've got you've had your fight, and it seems like we are on that domino effect now where it's all going to go in your favour. Like, for the time when you couldn't get the fights, like, how frustrating is that? And why is it, like, for those who don't know at home, like, what are the complications that are involved with like setting a fight, and why do they not go through?
So it's like not a lack of motivation, but I think when you have a fight in place, you wake up every morning, you're like, right, I have something to work. Yeah, I have a purpose and I have something to work towards. But when you don't have a fight, it's easy to kind of fall off a little bit. And like, of course, discipline is everything, but like the motivation, like, you do lack a bit of motivation.
It's easier with a target.
Have a fight like ahead. So then as soon as I got told about the fight, we were like hemming and hawing about it because of the weight. I actually went up to 55 for this fight. So I went up a few kilos, but it done me the world. Honestly, it done me the world. It made me feel so much better. But yeah, I loved it.
So what we're talking then, weight, like, moving forward, because you've said before, like, this is one of the things that I always say I love about you, like, you literally will just take anyone, any weight, anything, and you'll just absolutely go for it. Where are you most comfortable, and where do you want to be moving forward?
So I think 53.5 would be perfect for me, because I feel like 52, I'm too small at 52. Like, I just don't feel comfortable at 52. Yeah. But then at 55, I feel too heavy, and like, I don't know what it is. The girls were a lot bigger at 55, because obviously they'd be walking around at like 60. Yeah. So I just think 53.5, just going forward, that's going to be my weight. But I'm fighting in Thailand in 6 weeks, and that's going to be at 52. But then I'm fighting in Australia 3 weeks later, and that's at 55. Do you know what? I think we're just going to it's kind of going to be like a hit and miss thing, kind of.
And at the minute, like you say, because you are just taking the fights that are available, sometimes it is just a case of like, you don't really get to pick the weight a lot of the time. Let's talk though how cool it is from the last time I spoke to you, which wasn't even that long ago, a couple of weeks ago really, from saying we can't get any fights to now you've just said just casual, I'm fighting in Thailand, or casual, I'm just fighting in Australia. You say it's so casual and so chill. I'm like, mate, that is like dream life. It's so cool. So talk to us about that. Let's talk Thailand fight first. So that's the first one coming up. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so that's on the 27th of April on RWS again. Sick. So I cannot wait. I feel like last time I let myself down completely the way I fought last time. I think I let it get to my head a little bit, like the whole, not the pressure of it, but I think I tried to enjoy it too much, and I don't think I don't know what it was, but I think this time I just can't wait to come make a statement on RWS again and just.
And like one of the biggest stages, literally one of the biggest stages ever. Like, and this is again like speaking it into fruition, because now, like say, like going from saying, oh, we've not got any fights booked since like you going back on RWS.
Like actually, like I can count on two hands the amount of fights we have like lined up this year. So it's amazing.
So saying on the first one, then you think like maybe not. I don't know what the word is. Like not overwhelmed by it, but like it was a lot for the first one, and you feel like that sort of. How do you think moving forward now with that experience banked? Like how's that going to benefit you? Like what will you do differently this time?
Oh, I think the whole lot of it though, I think I was going into it, I was going in the underdog, I was main card, which that was surreal to me. So I think, and then obviously on RWS we literally flew out there that week, and I just think, and I was only saying to, is it Joe Turner? I was saying in an interview last week to him, when it was, I think it was 3-2s that I fought, and I've never done 3-2s before, so it was going in, and I was like rush, and like trying to just like win out the round by just hitting non-stop, which I don't think was a good idea for me. It wasn't my style whatsoever. So I think the way I'm going to go into the next fight is just going to be completely different and just nice and relaxed and calm.
I'm excited to see it. I can't wait. And then talk to us about the Australia one as well. We've got so much coming. I love that we've got so much to to look forward to with you though. Yeah, Australia after that then.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I'm fighting Brioni Soden. I think that's how you say it. She's number 3 in the world. She just fought Hannah Brady for the world title, the WBC world title. So I'm going to be fighting her on the 18th of May in Perth, Australia. I still can't believe it, honestly.
Is that the first time you've been to Australia then?
Yeah, it's going to be my first time, and it's always been a dream of mine to go to Australia, so I can't wait. I'm so excited.
And as well, like, so we are now as well, like you say, like you are fighting like the top level. So we've literally, the amount of times I spoke to him, we've said like from struggling to get fights to like saying you'll take anyone, and now it literally is getting to that point where you are fighting the top of the top, and you're in these like massive stadiums. Do you ever just have that moment where you just sit back and think, oh my god, like I'm doing
it? Literally every day. I wake up and I'm just thinking to myself, or sitting at night and I'm going through my phone and I'm just thinking, what's happening? Like, it's mad, honestly.
I love it. Listen, it wouldn't be an interview with me and you if I didn't bring your mum up. So what was your mum saying? What's your mum saying about all this? She must be buzzing. Is she able to go out with you, or is she going to come here in the meantime? Are you going back in between? Like, what's the family life like? Because obviously, for those who don't know, like Emma is literally living and breathing in the gym. Like, she has literally moved her life over here. So family-wise, what's it like when you're doing all the travel for the fighting? Did they get to come over? So no, family-wise then, obviously you are from Ireland and you've moved your life here, and now you're travelling to Australia, you're travelling to Thailand. What is the family dynamic like? Are they able to come over with you?
So my mum's actually coming over to Thailand with me.
Oh my god.
Her and my little sister are coming over. She's only 11, so I think it's gonna have the best time ever. So she's gonna be there for RWS, and then we fly home the next day, and then I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks later I fly to Australia, but she won't be able to come over for that. It's like the price of the flights and everything are like crazy money, and obviously she has to work at home and has to take care of everyone, so
she's going to be living life with you.
She's going to be living life in Thailand.
We can't wait to see it. So in the meantime then, obviously now like we see there's literally a session going on behind us, like what are you doing in the meantime now? Like how's your camp looking?
So since I literally just fought last Saturday, I went home for a few
literally
days.
Straight back in.
Yeah, straight back into it. I flew straight home for a few days, came back on Wednesday morning and just got straight back into it. I think that's what I need to do though. I need to have a routine, and I need to have something to look forward to, and I need to constantly be doing something, or else I just get bored and I'm just like, I go off my head. So I've 2 more weeks at home in the gym, and then I fly straight out to Thailand, and I think I'm going to have a little bit of a week just with my mum in Thailand obviously, and then straight back in just non-stop then.
So sorry, that was a question I was going to ask as well. Like, do you get time before you go into the fight? Obviously you're going to Thailand for the fight, but is there how long do you have before it? So like when do you land in comparison to the fight?
So we land on I think it's the 4th of April, and then I fight on the 27th, so we have a good like 3 weeks out there of training and getting used to the heat and everything like that. So it is a long enough.
Heat acclimation, how are you feeling about that? Because Thailand is going to be very...
It's not okay. I'm not joking, I straighten my hair over in Thailand and I walk out the door and it's out there. I'm just like, what is even the point? Like, it's so bad.
We've just seen you fixing the bubble in the corner as well there before the camera was like, Emma, can I grab your spoon? So she's like mid-session.
Like, oh my God.
I'm sorry to grab you like mid-session as well. So like heat acclimation training, have you been doing any of that? Have you spoke to any of the like the nutritionists or seen any of their sort of like tips online that they do? Do you know the
heat acclimation,
Condition Nutrition does quite a few good ones of them.
I always see it on his Instagram, and I do see Charlie Mitten doing it as well on his Instagram. I've been working with Charlie the last few weeks for me fight just last weekend, and he always says to try to get in the sauna a few times because I had to do the sauna there last week, and I think it's just a thing of getting used to as well, though, isn't it? Like, I think it comes a time when you're in Thailand, it just takes a few days and you're used to it. I love the heat.
I love how you just like everything with you is just like, yeah, well, I'll do it. Like you're so like cool, but you're just like, yeah, well, I'll do it. Yeah, well, I'll just get used to it. I'll just do it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, I know.
Well, listen, I'll let you get off, and I don't know if you're gonna have to finish the abs now. I don't know if I've let you go back at the worst time. Like try and drag this out for a little bit longer. I saw that in the interview with Joe Turner. He was like, "Oh, what would you do without Muay Thai? Without Thai?" He's just like, I basically just retire and get fat and eat food.
I swear, if I didn't fight, I'd be probably like over 100 kilo if I didn't fight. I'm not even joking. It's so bad.
Well, we've got a long, long time before that comes because we have got plenty of fights locked up for you now, which is amazing, which is what we always wanted. And then later down the line, we can get fat and happy together.
In like 20, 30 years.
Exactly. We got time. Listen, thank you so much for coming chat to us. I wish you the best of luck. A pleasure as always. Thank you.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra.